friends. Well, it's hard to believe that the first quarter of 2024 is already in our rearview mirror, but here we are. And it's time to take a look at the local real estate market for the month of March and for our year to date and how that compares to this time a year ago. So let's get started. As a review, we are going to be looking at numbers from 4 counties on the Ohio side, Butler, Warren, Claremont, and Hamilton. That's just the best way to pull the numbers. It gets a little cumbersome trying to pull from 3 different states, but those 4 counties do represent about 70 to 75% of our local market activity. So it's really a good indication of what's going on. So here we go. For the month of March, our median sale price was $295,000. That is up significantly from March a year ago, almost 15%. Continues the strong trend year to date, where we're up for the first 3 months of the year, we're up 12%. For the month, we sold 1,401 units. That is actually down from this time last year, up from February, but down from last year. And new listings came in at 1,842, just down a little bit, less than 2% from a year ago. But because it's higher than the units sold, we're actually building some inventory, which we desperately need. Our active listings are 1,439, which is actually higher than last year. So that's a good sign. Here we can look at some trending information, and this is for our median sale price. And you can see that when we started tracking this in 2016, this has been what has happened with our local median sale prices. So the positive trend continues, and we'll talk about a little bit about why that is in a minute here. But we're up almost 5% from last month, and we're up, as I said, almost 15% compared to March a year ago. Closed sales, you can see, again, because of the low inventory, we did close 1,401 units, which is up from February, but still down from where we were this time last year. And as you can just see, historically, here's where we are. And we've been as high as 2,600 units in a month, and we're only at 1,401. New listings also sort of tell the tale of our inventory situation, which low inventory and high demand is going to result in 3 days on market, which is, it's just incredibly low. So what does all this mean? It means that with the prices being what they are, it's obviously good for a seller if you're thinking about selling or even refinancing. And if you're a buyer, the advice is just to be well prepared, know what you're looking for so that when you see it, you can act quickly. You absolutely must be pre-approved and have your finances all figured out before you find a home you want to make an offer on, because chances are there's going to be multiple offers. So again, whether you're buying or selling, seek the help of a qualified real estate professional, because it can be challenging to navigate these times. Finally, just to look at interest rates, I know most of us, our mind is focused on how high they are, and they are compared to where they were a couple of years ago. But if you look at, this is a 50-year chart, and we basically are right at the mean. interest rate. I think today we're looking at about 6.8, 6.9. We've obviously been lower and we've obviously been higher. And interestingly enough, when I first got into the real estate business right around here, we're just about where we were at that point. So again, I would encourage you, if you need to make a move as a buyer, it may not be in your best interest to wait until interest rates go down. They may go down a little bit, but we're probably not going back to where we were. We might settle in somewhere in the 5.5 to 6 range, who knows. But if the rates go down, you can always refinance. And what is probably not going to happen is that prices are going down. So there's always a trade-off: a little bit higher interest rate and a higher price. You can get a lower interest rate and a higher price, and you just have to kind of work those numbers to find out what's best for your own situation. If you have any questions, I do hope you'll reach out. I'm happy to answer those, and until next time, take good care.